The difference between someone who is successful and someone who is not successful is the successful person has tried and failed more times than the not successful person has even tried. I would rather have more failures than anybody else, knowing that it's led me to my success, than having failed and failed and failed and then finally given up. Because the truth is, you don't fail until you give up. I'm Kiwi. I want to inspire and empower you today to be more than you thought you could be. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so step one, we spend a lot of time preparing, a lot of time learning, and a lot of time collecting knowledge. But do we use it? You know a lot, but do you do a lot with what you know? Or do you just keep it and store it? Think of a tree. The tree digs its roots deep into the surface, and it's learning and it's growing and it's acquiring nutrients. But if the tree never bears forth fruit, it dies. Here's the key though. The fruit is not for the tree. It's for the trees that come after. It's for the animals that are hungry. And so when you sit there and you're like, well, I could give all this away to the world and I could teach other people and I could do all this, but what good does that bring me? That's your fruit. That's for everybody else. When you start to give value to the world and you start to give of yourself and of that knowledge and what you've learned and what you've acquired and you've passed it on, that's when you start to get profit. Because that profit follows value. Think about that for a second. Let that sink in. Pause for dramatic effect. So here's what I want you to do. Knowledge acquisition brings satisfaction, but knowledge application brings fulfillment. I'll say it again. Knowledge acquisition brings satisfaction, but knowledge application brings fulfillment. In short, knowledge without action is useless. It's just data that you know. It's like a hard drive full of data not plugged into a computer. It has to be accessed. It has to be used. It has to be taught. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to write down three things that you know that other people around you don't. Three things that you're like, I need to tell people about these because these are awesome. These things changed my life. And then I want you to write down underneath each one of those someone you know that you want to share that with, that information with. Go put your knowledge into action and watch as your value explodes.